Organic emergency food. Available now at shop.real.video.
This is an emergency Civil War alert. Seems like we have these almost every day now. I'm going to show you in this video what's happening. We are collapsing into civil war. The left is now calling for kill teams, mass executions and assassinations while they're targeting U.S. senators with doxing campaigns out of congressional computers from the House of Representatives. Embedded left-wing radicals, I don't know what you call them, terrorists, who are in the deep state now. They're in the DOJ, they're in the FBI, they're in the House, they're in Congress. They are now working in a way that's complicit with the hysteria-pushing left-wing media to push these left-wing radical activists to violence. And this violence will soon spill into the streets. There will be blood in the streets. And I am very, very concerned. That's why I'm filming this today. I'm very concerned that United States senators are likely to be targeted by these radical leftists. For example, remember that encounter with Senator Ted Cruz the other day where these radical leftists were screaming at Senator Cruz in a public restaurant in D.C. And you could tell that these left-wing activists, they're deranged. They're lunatics at this point. They need to be, sent to, an insane asylum or something. But that was just a verbal altercation. My fear is that this is now going to escalate to left-wing people attempting to stab senators, such as Senator Cruz. And by the way, Senator Cruz is very crucial for us here in Texas. We need Cruz to defeat Beto because we cannot have an open borders policy, which is what the left wants, which would just sweep through Texas and destroy our state and destroy our Second Amendment, destroy our ability to even defend ourselves. We need to have Senator Cruz safe, but all U.S. senators need to be safe. Violence is not the way to solve problems, but the left is becoming increasingly desperate and they're resorting to violence. So my fears are that they're going to target U.S. Supreme Court justices who are conservative and that they are going to target U.S. senators and other prominent conservatives, including conservative speakers, radio hosts such as Sean Hannity, Rush Limbaugh, Michael Savage, Alex Jones, you name it. My fear is that all these individuals are going to be targeted with kill teams and assassination squads. And in this video, I'm going to show you left-wing radicals discussing these types of activities in their own words. And they're doing it on Twitter. And Twitter refuses to ban them so far. And this is another problem here. The tech giants have decided to support left-wing terrorism while they are selectively censoring conservative voices. So I've been banned and deplatformed off of YouTube for many, many months, shadow banned on Facebook, practically delisted on Google and other things, while these radical left-wing terrorists are given, top rankings, top visibility. They have no problem getting their content shared on Facebook and YouTube and even Twitter. These tech giants are complicit. These tech giants are, and I've said it before, they are, and listen to me carefully, these tech giants are enemy combatants. They're enemies of America. They are actively and deliberately working with radical left-wing domestic terrorist groups. And in today's video, I'm going to prove that to you by reading the words from these left-wing groups as they discuss these terror plots and how to kill people on Twitter, and they don't get banned from Twitter. It's just incredible. So for all the links of this, go to naturalnews.com. And the story there is called Civil War Alert. Leftists openly plot mass executions of conservatives as Democrats release home addresses of Republican senators. Check out that story. That's what I'm really going to explain to you here in more detail. And by the way, just as a background, if you're not familiar with my work, my background is I'm actually a food scientist. I'm a published food scientist. I run an analytical laboratory. I'm in favor of food freedom and health freedom.